I can open the way forward. One moment.
Whoa! She's a blood mage!
That was a summoning. That takes blood magic. Are you crazy?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well, yes. But that won't happen. I know how to defend myself. Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara. The endless dream, they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Something's gonna happen, and it won't be very good. Oh, there's the altar. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to go this way yet. Ow!
I can finish this.
Jesus, that was like a jump scare. Oh no. Yeah.
We'll have to be faster than that.
There's a lesson to be learned here. Messing with us is suicidal.
Damn right, son. Oh, wait. Oh, there's more. Sometimes I get lost, like the mouse. I just kind of jolt the mouse around and then I can't find it later. That's embarrassing. Alright, definitely seems like this is a route I'm not supposed to take yet. So let's go to the altar first and do our little thing. Before I piss off the gods or some shit. Oh hey, Dale's camp is right there. Oh.
How about you?
Alright, use the potion.
Teach you to mess with a maid.
Deal with this thing first. Oh, Berserk was on. I didn't even realize. Again. Come on. Ooh! Damn, sent me flying. No! You know, not once have I summoned my Mabari. I just haven't needed him.
Messing with us is suicide.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar. and I'll begin the rite.
Lovely. Well, I want money first. 'Cause money makes the world go round. Ring of the Magister. Oh, wait, 6 sovereigns? What? Apparently that was a really worthwhile enemy. What about this? Is this... Nah. Alright, I think we're good to go. Time to start the blood magic ceremony. We are going to need a human sacrifice. Wait, what? You didn't tell me about this?
Aharin amalana salen. Emma ira au bella zaviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In usanera narivas.
Oh, for God's sakes.
And here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
We made a deal.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Morrigan?
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Damn.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
As a term.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
Man, whenever she talks, all I can think about is, man, Captain Janeway is off the deep end.
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. An even trade, I think.
Anders.
What are you? A spirit? An abomination? This is no magic I've ever seen.
And you would know of spirits and abominations.
I'm a mage. Of course I know of such things.
Of course. I am a fly in the ointment. I am a whisper in the shadows. I am also an old, old woman. More than that, you need not know.
Very suspicious. And again, everything that goes along with Flemeth is suspicious.
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear girl. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon.
That was sarcasm,
You could
wasn't
never
it?
be a dragon.
Yeah.
As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelinar.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Sympathy? Eight sovereigns. Return the amulet to the keeper. I have enough! I have enough sovereigns to go on the trip now.
It occurs to me, I don't know how Sandamount got its name. Certainly isn't Elven, is it?
Yep.
I get so furious when mages try to oppose Templars by turning to demons. There is no better way to ensure we will never be free.
We shouldn't talk here.
What the shit? I'm still confused. Like, I don't get where Flemeth's, like, where she stands in terms of good and evil, if she's, like, right on the middle. Definitely rides along the line of chaos. I don't know. I don't know what to make of a lot of this. I definitely don't feel very easy going about her presence.
You want me to do what? I don't think so.
Did I just undo what the warden did? You know, he killed Flemeth, quote unquote. But she didn't stay dead. Did I just... Was this right away for... apparently I got a crafting recipe, even though there was nothing there. Was this ritual just to undo the warden's work? If so, I am sorry, Ryu. Whoa! Well, this is awkward. There's a lot of them. Waffles! Help me! Oh, did he leave? Oh no, he's still here. Holy shit. Can I do that again? I'd be inclined to do so if I can, because that's free experience. Damn. I only got mildly bounced. But I have no idea where Flemeth stands at all. Alright, you can go, Mabari. You can go, Waffles. She definitely looks a lot different than how she did before. I guess that's her true form, that outfit and everything.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart. Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Ah, shit.
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Aye. Thank you.
Be supportive.
Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Of course.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
I like her. She's really sweet. And she's joined my team, so I have a total of 7 other party members I can select. That's cool. So I have 3 mages, I have 2 different warriors, and I have 2 different rogues. I wonder if anybody else is going to join my team. Apparently Sebastian is supposed to be a party member, but I have not been able to interact with him. Alright, let's change up my party here. I want Meryl, for sure. Let's throw in Isabella, and let's throw in Fenris. Ah, okay, we can act on some of these rumors now. Ariani lives in the elven alienage and has been seeking help. Varric is certain he could be caught up to near either the Wounded Coast or Sundermount. We can't do Act of Mercy, and we can't do Shepherding Wolves. I think we'll do one of the premium quests now, once we do some of the sides and the companion stuff.
The priest was asking after you again last week.
Please, Sir Thrask. He won't go to the Circle willingly, but it's the only place.
Madam, we'll do our best to find your son, but I cannot guarantee his safety if he continues to resist Templar jurisdiction.
He's just a boy.
He's an apostate. I am sorry for your loss, mistress, but I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
You look familiar.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Can I help you out?
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariani. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Alright, that makes sense. Where is he now?
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento.
Oh, I know him.
When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
I'm gonna have to talk to Vincento, aren't I?
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fenrir still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Where do I start?
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fenrir is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fenrir's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fenrir might have sought him out.
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
What about Vincento?
You and Fenrir's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him.
Some people just aren't built for family life. At least Fenrir has a mother who cares about him.
I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fenrir wanted to meet him.
Alright, I'll go.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
Don't coddle this boy. If he is a mage, he's dangerous and belongs in the Circle.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Oh, now I remember why I didn't put Fenris in my party before. He's an ass to mages. Alright, I got some levels to do. Oh my god, 6 ability points. Alright, I'll actually get to that in just a second. I'm actually gonna grab myself something to eat because I feel a little bit famished, but once we return, we will continue Dragon Age 2 and all the adventures it holds within. Alright, got myself something to eat. My energy level's a little bit low, but I'm hoping it'll pick up as the day progresses. Holy shit, 6 abilities. All she has is Hex of Torment, which increases the damage they take. Stone Fist, which does physical damage, and Spirit Bolt, which does spirit damage. Oh, she doesn't have creation, so she's not a healing type. Meryl has never quite felt like she's fit in, and her choices have only furthered the gap between her and her people. Solidarity. Striking out alone is never easy. Hawke's companionship has renewed her strength. Outcast. Accepted nowhere, Meryl has learned that she can depend only on herself. Oh, shit. Turns the land against her foes, inflicting damage against nearby enemies as long as she sustains the spell. Unique knowledge of Keeper, lore, and blood magic. While this mode is active, she sacrifices her own health to obtain a deeper pool of energy for casting spells. When Blood of the First is active, she can cast Wounds of the Past but cannot be healed by conventional spells or potions. Ooh. I'll take that. Elemental, Spirit, Arcane, Primal, Entropy. Curses an enemy with an effect that turns the victim's own body into a weapon. Oh god, it's Xylene's Q all over again. If the enemy dies while the spell is still active, it explodes, harming all other foes nearby. Ooh, thank you. And let's do some elemental spells. And let's put some points in entropy. So horror, terrifying visions rend the enemy's line, leaving the target stunned. And misdirection hex. Cast a binding spell that makes an enemy likely to miss and prevents it from inflicting critical hits. I kind of want to just like make all my mages a little bit different, so she's going to focus a little bit more on entropy than others. Yeah, there we go. She's more of a debilitator. And let's go with enemies that are clustered, at least 3. She'll use Firestorm. And an enemy with the lowest health, she'll cast Fireball. Alright, Isabella. Boost up her constitution and her dexterity so she does more damage. She has more stealth-like abilities. So maybe I should go with that. And Fenris, my favorite, I say apprehensively. Increase your stamina. And your cunning. Crushes enemies, considerably more punishing. Let's upgrade his Mighty Blow.
You kept my brother out far too late last night.
Alright, seems like we can talk to Meryl here.
I keep getting lost here. The last time I went to the market by myself, it took me 4 hours to find my way home.
Ah, here's our home. I didn't realize she had a house. And she's got a lot of books. You know, given how I understand alienages, at least to some degree, I'm surprised she has such a big house for living by herself. Maybe it's her status or her prior status.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on.
Thank you.
Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
Relax. Calm yourself. It's just me and a very crazy elf lingering outside our door.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
Romancing. Ooh. So, of all the characters who I've had this sort of heart-shaped interaction with, I would say I'm most interested in Anders. Fenris and Isabella, I mean, I can pretty much assume that Isabella's a romance option, considering the fact that she was offering we just sleep together. I like her, too, though.
You're so sweet, Meryl.
Not as sweet as you, that is. Good wishes are a poor gift after all you've done for me. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
You seem like a very nice person.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
You're doing fine.
You seem to be getting the hang of it already.
I'm glad you think so. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawke. It means a lot to me.
Whoa. Everybody ran really fast.
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
No worries, my own bedroom is the same. Alright, let's go to the gallows and return that map.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here, considering who we're with?
Maybe not, but we'll be cautious.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
This is a random time to be discussing this.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
Weren't they defeated?
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter. To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
So how is it inevitable?
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
Not all mages do that.
You can't say every mage is corrupt.
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
She freed our people as well, but it was your chantry that ended that.
And who enslaved us in the first place? Don't be naive. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
What is the right response to give? There's not really a right response. It's the type of response I want to give. Circle, I don't think the circle is necessary. It is true that mages are very powerful beings and that some of them can get corrupted very easily if they are represented or presented with enough power. Let's say the circle doesn't work.
According to everything I've seen, the Circle can't control mages anyhow.
And what is the alternative? Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.